Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto? Hit the like, hit the subscribe, because we're going on a ride. We're going to the moon, and damn, we're going soon. We have a bull market today. Want to talk about Solana. Want to talk about what the next move could be for Cardano and Bitcoin. If you like crypto news, if you like positivity, music, and the type of things in this atmosphere, you come to the right place. You come here every day for at least one or two videos of live TA, positivity, and talks of the next crypto news, crypto ideas. And without further ado, let's get into Solana. Let's talk a little bit about what is going on with Solana, why it's so important, and why these crypto punks are really something you must get a hold of. The NFT world took a huge crash today, but the Solana punks remaining is obviously 0 out of 10,000 minted of the Solanas. What makes a Solana so special? There is a minting way. Solana has no gas fees, and why I'm back in on it and why I bought. We'll talk about that. How the total locked value sets record of 12.7 billion in Solana. October 21st news. As we bring this to you today, according to the DeFi Llama data, the total locked value (TVL) of DeFi protocols in Solana set a new record with 12.7 billion. Pools are a metric that shows how much money is locked in a particular protocol in the form of collateral held or simple deposits. Although controversial, it is widely used. Here's a chart of the growth. Apparently, the predictability dominated by decentralized trading platform Radium. So if you pay attention to how the growth has gone and how we've been locked into the DeFi world, we're almost to 13 billion. No gas fees. Things are starting to crack up. Without further ado, a little more crypto news here. China catches hundreds of banned crypto miners stealing electricity amid energy crisis. This is some big news. What's happening is China finally banned everyone. We took a huge leap down. We're getting our ass kicked, right? And now we're coming back to all these prices where we're supposed to be if it wasn't for this crackdown on what China did. And what's starting to happen is now they're hurting with the electricity. They're starting to have some issues now. All the electricity that was going, they were in favor of it. And now China is hurting because the electricity is no longer as strong as the crackdown continues. So pay attention to the crypto news. So without further ado, we're going to talk about it now. Crypto total market cap 2.55. Let's get a quick refresh. 2.55 still, as we're all the way up to 2.67. We'll go right to not Cardano, that's next. We're going to go right to Solana. And yes, on the 8 o'clock candle, as we come to the 8 o'clock for you, we're getting a pump up. And I was hoping to receive this pump up as I was coming live to you. I expect a big pump up here. I expect a nice little move here and test the 194 again, test that and see what we may do here. But I do expect big growth, and I will hold it for a little bit if I have to. This is Solana. We did buy back in, if you paid attention to my video, and we did just adjust a little bit. The 177. It was 179. Well, we bought back in at 179. This is Solana. What's up, RJ? What's up, Anwar? What's up, single guy? For you. Ooh, sexy. For sure, your decisions to buy Solana, it's run up too high. Much better 5 times, 10 times coins to invest. Okay, so single guy. So the reason why I'm on Solana is we talk about the network. We talk about the quality. We talk about the growth. We talk about how long it's been doing sideways action, where it's going on its next leg up. And I do see an inverted head and shoulders pattern forming, and I do see the shoulder coming, which is going to continue to create new highs. And it's going to continue to break the 212, 211 area, and it's going to show us new highs. You'll see what's going on. Right here, our tip is 215, so it will break there and eventually go up. I do understand your talk on this. You're 100% correct, and as we continue to come through, I believe that we will get a bounce to 179 again and come back and then continue to test and eventually break this 190. We took profits, single guy. If you're not familiar with this channel, we already took profits at 190. We already made our money. So now we came back in at the 179 price. We are accumulating more Solana. So please hit the like and subscribe to see. If you go in those 5 times coins and those 10 times coins that you think are going to go higher, you may be able to do that. But when you could buy $10,000 worth of Solana, maybe you want to do that too. This is a quality coin. This is a much greater growth, much something that I'm looking forward to. So definitely opinions can clash. Definitely things of that nature will happen, and it's fine with me. But if you look here, the trend is your friend, and if you pay attention, definitely to mention Wall Street Pete has taken some Solana. And if you don't want to, you don't have to. You can listen to what Single Guy's saying, and it actually makes total sense. I was that guy. I was saying the same exact stuff. But what's happening here is we're going to continue to come up and get some growth. Peak out around the high there at the 194. See if we can keep poking around and getting there as we're continuing to get a pull up right now. So I must not know what I'm talking about. But hey, this is my channel, right? One day you can have your own channel and you can do what you want. But Single Guy, I'm not making fun of you. I'm not mocking you. I'm just letting you know that I see a potential pop-up coming, and that's why I took a long position on Solana. This is my not a registered financial advisor, but this is my strategy. So yes, of course, please do not follow my strategy at all the time. It may hurt you. But I'm coming on live to tell you the 8 o'clock candle. I did expect a little bit of a pump up, a little bit of some resistance to see if we could touch it to 194 level, see if we can gain through. If we do break through, ladies and gentlemen, we're on the next leg up, and we are continuing this shoulder. This is the shoulder, and if you see on the hourly here, it doesn't tell much, but that would be the bottom here somewhere where we're coming through. Maybe we're starting it right here, and I do believe that we will come here, hit resistance, and then pop up through. So that's Solana. Enough with Solana. Let's talk a little bit about Cardano, what it's doing and what's going on, because Cardano is continuing to consolidate. And maybe if we have enough time, we could do some Jasmy, as I know we are starting to begin to continue to be a Jasmy family. What's happening here, and I want to get rid of all the TA, because what's going on here, and I have the right to get rid of all the drawings and all the shit for Cardano, because we're continuing to receive some sideways action here now, and it's been a long time. And if you pay attention right here, this seems to be a big significant time frame. Big significant level, excuse me. Right here, touch, tip. What is this price? Well, we're going to go over it, and we're going to talk about it just about now. So 230 seems to be a problem, and we talked about that earlier. 230 on Cardano. So if you're interested on Cardano, stick around. We're going to talk about that, and then at the end of this video, we will talk about Bitcoin and what we expect Bitcoin to do, because Bitcoin has been making some waves. Maybe we're going to get this sideways action, and this is where all the altcoins, including Solana, which we were just talking about, will probably receive a nice uptrend. So let's pay attention to some of the things here. We have EMA, exponential moving average, and as we're coming right down below it now. So Cardano has received, and I do see we're coming to, if you have some liquidity, and this is just up to you, like I said, I'm not a registered financial advisor, but I do see some EMA action below, and what happens when we do get below, we do get a spike up. So what I'm seeing here is I see the ribbon getting tight, I see some fall action coming, and then I do see some support, some resistance, old resistance here, now slash support forming. And where is that? Just about, well, we're almost there, not too far away. This is Cardano, 213, just about. So this may be a really good buy. ADA and Solana are excellent long-term hodls, yes. As I remember in January, buying this at 68 cents, 85 cents, 58 cents, somewhere along there. Numbers have been changing crazy, but I do believe I got some at 58 cents in January, maybe even lower. So if we looked back, we would see that. Going to the 4 hourly now, and if you see the 4 hourly starting to find its support level. What's the support level going to do? This is Cardano. If you're interested in it, look at the volume, look at the EMA ribbon. I see what the RSI level's doing, and we're continuing to now get a tight ribbon here on the 4 hourly. Will we fall down a little more? I don't think so. The bottom is 212.5. That seems to be the bottom for me, and that's where I was going to take you. So right now, if you're looking to get the bottom dip of Cardano, you may get it at 212. And then I do expect probably some price action up. Do we get a downward bottom M? We'll find out right about here at the 218. If it does this, we may start receiving a double bottom M pattern, and you do know that that's obviously a bearish pattern for us. But Cardano, I really don't expect too much of that happening. I do expect a nice spring up. I do see that the relative strength index chart is looking rather strong on the hourly, so don't continue to really see much much more fall come down from here. So right now, like I said, I'm not a registered financial advisor, but if I was in a strategy mode, I would dollar cost average into Cardano, as I have been. I have been dollar cost averaging into Cardano, so please, if you like this kind of stuff, hit the like and subscribe. We're going to do a 15-minute video. I know I say this all the time, and then I want to BS and it goes longer, and it's like the Italian way, it kicks in. But that's really a big buy. It's really strong, and if you look at the levels we've had problems with before, get rid of the indicator, and I want to show you a couple. We're going to go into the daily, because the daily is going to give me some more feedback. This is a bullish flag, and we're getting some sideways boring action sideways. Very boring. What is a good entry point for Cardano? I just told you 212. That would be a good entry point. The bottom, right here in this tip could tell you that 190, which you just said it. 191 would be the dead bottom heat worst case scenario. So that's the worst case scenario. Can you get that price again? I really don't think so. That price is going to be pretty difficult to find that. I found it a couple times. So the new entry level, if you really break down this, and I want to show you what's going on here, and maybe this is what it needs you to take on the daily. Maybe you need to see the Fibonacci sequence pulled out for you to have a better understanding of where we are. This is what I like to do. This is what it tells me I'm doing. And if you see right here, we got the 50% pullback coming through my gray area. And what do I say all the time on this channel? We can get to the 51. We can get down to here. We cannot fall. 128 would be devastated. That would be a bearish. That would be a bearish trend. We'd be going backwards. I'm not even going to talk about that. But that is always a scenario, always a possibility. We have not touched the 61.8 Fibonacci sequence pullback yet. So do believe that there's a chance to touch it. What did we really want to touch here? It's looking like we got the 50%. And the 50%, if I were to talk about it, and I'm talking about the candles that stayed alive. I'm talking about the candles that changed. And give me a second. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Right here. We're going to make this color support. So support is that color, and there we are. So this is Cardano. We're getting a little longer, but I want to show you right here. Cardano retraced, and if it retraced and came down, it gave us the $2.01, 50% pullback. And if you see the candles, and I'm talking about the candles that finished right in here, they finished, and that was the finishing candle, the finishing price, creating new higher lows. So let's see if we can continue to create that until we get this breakout to the upside. Hopefully this falling wedge that we're continuing to receive, and if you pay attention to this falling wedge, it's going to be a very bullish pattern. Right now, I'm telling you, bullish, it'll break out. The money will flow in. People will take their profits off Bitcoin. As Bitcoin is continuing to consolidate, we can remove this too. Bitcoin can create a head right here and then bring us down, which I was telling you, and then bring us to a shoulder, but would bring us back up, which would be a Fibonacci level. Not sure if we get that. We do have to continue to get confirmation of a neckline that would break through. And where that neckline is probably right about here. This is right where I brought you here. So I could see this being support. As you see here, this is a bounce up. Tigger bounce. Look at this right here. We'll do Bitcoin as I'm getting ready to get off here. And I just want to show you real quick a couple levels as we go over. Because I was wrong today on a couple levels. And I'll be wrong, I'll be right. I'll tell you when I'm right, I'll tell you when I'm wrong. And today I was wrong on this morning's video. This morning's video, I thought perhaps we were going to touch up that 46,000 level of Bitcoin. We have some time till we get to the 46,000, listen to me. The 68,000 till we touch that back and really do hit through. That was my price prediction. We came pretty close. It was 67 almost. So if you pay attention, we're about 1,000 off on the 68,000 price prediction. Pretty damn good. So pay attention, definitely to mention. There's a chance we could fall down here. This would be an inverted head and shoulders pattern, creating the inverted bearish signal, as I told you, could have happened. It's starting to really happen here and look like it could be a possibility. Then what would happen here, you would then create the inverted head and shoulders pattern here, then creating us a bullish pattern, giving us the shoulder, then coming back here and then creating and then basically touching the 78,000, which I think we'll be touching pretty soon. So 78K, I know it sounds funny, 68, 78 going in 10K intervals, but this is Bitcoin. Pay attention to the volume, pay attention to the the EMA ribbon, as we must be touching and hitting the tip here. If that's the case and we were to hit the tip, it would be 58,000 that it would take us down to. And that would be just about there, 58,000. We've been here before. Touch the tip of the EMA exponential moving average. I don't really expect much of that happening. Maybe this is just the daily, so it's a lot. We got to go into the 4-hourly to really understand what we're doing. If you look at the 4-hourly, we already came down here into the meat of the candles, into the meat of the ribbon, excuse me. So we're dead heat middle, and I do expect actually some pull up here. So let me see. Yeah, so the trend is your friend. What's the trend? Well, the trend is currently down, and if we can continue to see where we're going to go, we're going to get this ribbon to get a little tighter, and maybe we do actually touch down a little bit here. This is actually scary because I'm looking at this on the 4-hourly, and the 4-hourly is bringing us down a little bit more. So let's see what we do here. We're hitting some old resistance at the price of. We're hitting some old resistance here, ladies and gentlemen. Right there. So that's really where it's going to take us down. So the bottom price is 61.5. So I'm wondering if we're done here. We may get one more little tickle down and then come in, and then let's see 4-hourly on the Fibonacci sequence that I like to use. And like I said, I don't want this to get too long. I don't want this video to age that long. Let's see. Boom. All right, so here I am, and we're touching some resistance/support. Bitcoin has retraced down to the 23.8. Look for another pull-up to come. Perhaps, though, yes, actually, you know what? I'm very excited about this. The bottom heat right here was the price of 60,080. So 60,800, 60,800. So look for that price right here. It's the 23.6 exactly. So if we're done falling, Bitcoin would either do this, and then we're good to go. Or Bitcoin can technically touch the 38.2 pullback on the 57,000 price. So like I said, here I am for you, Wall Street Pete, Crypto and Crypto. I worked on the New York Mercantile Exchange. Worked on the trading floor, if you wonder where I came from. Have my credentials. We show it on videos. You know, I'm very proud of it. I have a very big bag of Jasmy, and but I bought it at the top of 89 cents. Do you see it reaching 10 cents anytime soon? That's really rough. If you were following my channel, you would have known to take profits at there and not buy there. So we will do one really quick for you. Remove the drawings, and we talk about 6.068. We're going to get ready to go, but I do want to talk to you about this one because this is a big deal here. This 0.68 level, and I'm going to get it to you and break it down to you in a minute. Oh, it's right there. Okay. So right there, let's see. What are we on the 4-hourly? So this is Coinbase. This is since it was released on Coinbase. What's happening is if you pay attention, there's a lot of different moves here. There's a lot of different things going on. And what I see coming here into play is a big possibility of a huge break to the downside. But the trend is my friend. So I started looking, and I started doing a little more detail of what I was seeing here. And I said, wait a minute, that's not what I see. And then I started getting excited because, look, the trend is your friend. I actually see it coming up. So psych! Hit the like and subscribe, and I know that may get you bad. That would piss me off if somebody did that to me. But the truth of the matter is I'm actually getting excited. Just subbed for the honest advice. Wow, that's awesome. So here we go. What I see happening here on Jasmy is I do see this. I see a pop-up, but we're getting continuous resistance. You understand me? So even on the relative strength index chart, you're going to continue to receive a movement upward trend, but you're going to be kind of fooled. Now, if I were to look right here, this has got me excited. Seriously, you got me excited because I'm a big holder of Jasmy myself. And I may take this title and have to change it to Jasmy as well. I see the ribbon getting tight, and my Bollinger Bands are coming in. If you see the red ribbon out here and the green ribbon out here, come in tighter. And let's go to the hourly instead of the 4-hourly on TradingView. We're below the EMA exponential moving average. The ribbon is about to flip either bearish or go stronger downward. But I do believe we're going to the upside to test the upside. If you check the relative strength index chart, it's telling me we're bullish. So if I do look the last few times, what has happened, ladies and gentlemen, the last few times I hit this, well, we went up. So pay attention. We came down a little, but then the ultimate was up. So you pay attention to the result. What could happen is it'll take you down a little more, but the end result is a nice big smack up. And if you do see that, that's what we're looking at. Each one, whether it's big or small, there's a nice pump up coming each time we hit there. So pay attention to the relative strength index formation, the patterns. They're starting to develop. We're going 20 minutes into the video, and I'm really not happy. I wanted to go 15 minutes, but I do have a single guy here trying to get the ladies for a Christmas treat, because during the Christmas holidays, the holidays are coming, right? We want to cuddle up with somebody, and if we don't have our bags, if we don't have no money to take a lady out for a cup of coffee, and we can't do nothing like that, then what good are we? So this is Jasmy, and I'm starting to think that we're going to get a nice spring up here, and I see the ribbon flipping, and I'm hoping that the red outside ribbon turns here. As you see, when we're going down, the ribbon's flipped yellow. So the outside is yellow. When we start going up, if you see here, we're starting to go up. It's red on the outside. So what's happening is we're getting a ticker bounce, and then we're going to proceed back up. The money should follow in, flow in, because Bitcoin is now going sideways. If you pay attention, you're getting some sideways action, and we're hoping to continue to get the sideways action for a little bit. And that's what I'm thinking. So if we look at Jasmy, if we look at Solana, if we look at Cardano, all of these tokens are maybe starting to look to pop back up and get us some gains on where we want to go. Now, if I'm into Jasmy and I really want to know, well, what the hell's going to happen? Where do I take profits? Well, I hate to tell you, single guy, you better break even the next time you get to the price you're bought at. So if you were a fool and you feel like a fool, it doesn't really necessarily make you a fool, but if you were somehow the person in October 11th, which was just 10 days ago, if you were the gentleman or you were the woman who bought at 99 cents, almost 10 cents, don't be alarmed. There's a chance that we can come back and we're able to battle. So if you see this here, since this breakdown, we're continuing to break down, but wait a minute. We're actually starting to create new higher lows. And if you pay attention definitely to mention, that's definitely happening. So pay attention to that. I'm going to end this video with that. Bitcoin will proceed to come back up. If it does finish below 57K, we're in a lot of trouble. So keep that in mind. The scammers are getting worse on my channel, I noticed. They're actually getting horrible. They're asking you to come on WhatsApp, talk to me. I'm not going to do that. But as long as we continue to create new higher lows, you're going to continue to create and hit the levels I said. I don't even want to do this no more. I want to make this quick, but 8 cents. 8 cents, look, right there, boom, resistance. I'm getting out of my Jasmy, and I'm going into a better token. And this is why, because I get sick and tired of the process. I get tired of the resistance levels that keep me from making the money I want to make. So the next time I get back even here at 7 cents, and then I make a cent gain, I'm out. So I'm selling all of it. I'm just letting you know what's probably going to happen. This thing is going to freak out to about 10 cents. So what I'm probably going to do, and I'm going to take my own advice, Wall Street Pete, Sicto and crypto, dollar cost average out at 8 cents. I really don't want to, but I promise I'm going to follow by my own rules at 8 cents, because you know why? It's going to go in. The FOMO is going to be real. The people are going to want to, and then what's going to happen is you're going to be a miserable prick going, why did I sell when Pete said just sell half, just sell 20%, because then all of a sudden we're up here. And then if you pay attention to the old school chart that we had that wasn't on Coinbase, actually I erased it. There's another Jasmy, here it is. If you pay attention to this Jasmy, and you really want to talk about Jasmy, we could go all the way to the daily and pay attention definitely to mention Jasmy has some catching up to do. So if you want to understand, I believe that $1.88 is a very good catch, is a very good possibility for a December price. So if I'm going to change this title and say, you know what, I'm going to give my December prediction on Jasmy, and you know what it is? There it is. My prediction is going to take you all the way to here, as we said, to take profits, as we do on my channel. This looks ridiculous, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at this chart. And this is not the Coinbase chart since it came on Coinbase. This is an older chart. This one is Tether Bittrex. So if you're wondering what the hell this chart was, we're getting some sideways action here, and I do believe a breakout is on its way. So we're beating a dead horse here. We're going 25 minutes in. Pay attention to some of the coins here that will proceed to give you some profits. Harmony token looking pretty good. VThor very good. Matic very good. Just remember though, some of these are up. Polkadot, I do expect Polkadot to be a $100 token by the end of this year. It's $42.76. So pay attention to stuff like that. Cardano 213, 214. Looking to get back to the 237, 279 price on Cardano. That's something I want to pay attention to. Something I want to get back to, but we do need to break the 230. So if we go back to Cardano really fast and you pay attention to all the times we're having trouble and just going there is enough. Just pay attention, support all the way through here in the whole month of September. We enjoyed support for 20 days. And now, what are we doing since then? Well, we're just trying to knock on the door and get those digits. We can't get the digits on Cardano, but unfortunately, it's gonna break up as I'm showing you here. It's gonna happen. Be excited. You're invited. If you don't get in Cardano, and if you don't get in Solana soon, well, I don't know what to tell you. Some people may tell you, well, you're crazy, right, for getting into Solana on this big move. Well, I'm telling you, my strategy is telling me that with the way the gas fees are so cheap that I'm going to be able to keep buying some dips. I bought the dip at 179. If I see it again, I'm going to buy more. If I don't, I'm going to wait. I'm waiting for a $200 break on Solana. We're doing a quick rerun. Ethereum, if you know me, well, I already took my profits on Ethereum at 42.74. What could happen? Well, this J-like substance that I'm showing you right here, as I predicted exactly, well, we came down and played here. There was manipulation involved at the 3,800. I don't know how that happened. But beyond that, real formation, when we came back to normal trend and normal prices here, we came down to exactly as I said, and that was down to the 4,031 level right here. Pay attention to that price. It was important on the Fibonacci level. Now we're support level here. Now we may get this J-like substance back up to retest all new highs, and 4,600 could be a possibility. But remember, I said, Solana, I'm in. Jasmy, I'm waiting for a big move. It's coming. Just stay patient. It's all about patience, my friends. And then the same thing with Bitcoin. As you see, patience is a virtue on everything. Algorand, we talk about Algo. We talk about $1.67. We talked about $1.67 as Algo being a very good bottom price to buy. If you bought Algo at $1.67, well, you were a happy mother effer with me. And guess what? We're in Algo at $1.67. A few times we took profits. A few times we could have bought the dip, but we did not. But we're dollar cost averaging and scaling out. So pay attention, definitely to mention. I'm out of here. Everyone have a wonderful day. There is free money on Coinbase. So if you want to get the free money on Coinbase, pay attention. You can earn $3 free on Bounce. That's a new token today on Coinbase. So pay attention. What do we at? 2.57. So we're going to continue to rise at $192 on Solana. So, I mean, if you really want to pay attention to what I'm telling you about, and as we start over on Solana, I make a mess, and we're back here. Here we go. Awesome. I got my TA back. Solana's going to continue to retest. So this is why I buy what I buy. We're going back to a 193 where we're actually about to break out on Solana. This is the video I made for Solana. This is why I wanted to talk about it. Trade at your own risk. It's very high volatile waves. You got to be careful. You could lose your shirt. So, Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, and Crypto, please hit the like button. I've noticed we're not getting the likes that we're used to. It's hurting. But I do believe we're going to see the 10-cent level at the Jasmy. Just hang in there. Get out, dollar cost average, and look at Solana go. Solana is making it work. 194. Holy cow. Please hit the like and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. We need you to grow. We need this channel to get bigger and bigger so people can see that the TA is real as steel. We could get the downward momentum and give us that W, but I believe we're getting it now. This is all happening so fast. And if you pay attention, definitely to mention, this is the upward W, ladies and gentlemen. I do believe we're going to break out. I do believe that Solana is going to test the 212 price. This is just what I do. But, I could be wrong. I could be very wrong about this. So please be careful on the trading. Be careful. I say it 100 times. Wall Street, Pete, Sicto, and Crypto. Take care. We'll come with some videos tomorrow for you. We'll be a little more active. We'll have some nice videos. I do have a very important day, but we will come to you as many times as we can. Take care, everyone. Have a great night.